Olá, boa noite. O Biribó, hoje estreando jogo novo no canal. Monkey Island 4, Fuga da Ilha dos Macacos. Como já estamos jogando a série toda, já fizemos os 3 primeiros jogos, não vai ter muito o que falar, explicar sobre a história, né? Então eu vou ler o que eu peguei aqui no site do Scam BR, onde eu peguei também as legendas em português, embora eles expliquem que essas legendas não foram eles que fizeram. Essas legendas são do original da Electronic Arts Brasil, quando lançou o jogo no ano de 2000. Então, já vem aí a primeira informação, o jogo foi de 2000, LucasArts, e no Brasil, Electronic Arts Brasil. Eles fazem uma sinopse aqui no site. O atrapalhado pirata Guybrush e sua mulher, a governadora Elaine Marley Triplewood, ao retornarem de sua lua de mel para a mansão na Ilha Vale Tudo, descobrem que, enquanto estiveram fora, a governadora foi declarada oficialmente morta e sua casa será totalmente demolida. E, para piorar, um inescrupuloso negociante australiano, provavelmente o Escovinha, está comprando vários terrenos ao longo de áreas das 3 ilhas, tentando a todo custo expulsar os piratas da região. Que maldade o cara ser empreendedor e querer expulsar os piratas da região. Aí eles colocam aqui um trecho citado pelo próprio Guybrush Threepwood no seu livro As Memórias de Guybrush Threepwood, Os Anos da Ilha dos Macacos. Diz ele: ainda com um pouco de areia da Ilha dos Macacos na minha boca, penso se a vida de um poderoso pirata é assim tão estressante. Eu ignorei os acontecimentos recentes que deveriam ter soado como tiros de advertência aos meus ouvidos, desde os rumores da suposta morte da minha esposa até as declarações antipiratas de um australiano multimilionário. Se eu tivesse escolhido um caminho diferente, LeChuck ainda poderia estar morto e o insulto definitivo permaneceria um mistério. Se eu nunca tivesse empunhado uma espada, os piratas encharcados de grog das 3 ilhas poderiam não ter sido ameaçados pelas forças de um demoníaco fogo dos infernos. Espere, o dedo cabeludo de um macaco familiar bateu em meu ombro. Chegou a hora. É o momento da maior de todas as batalhas da minha vida de aventuras. Agora a parte ruim que eu tenho que explanar é que o jogo tem 2 defeitos graves, irritantes, absurdos. Primeiro é que ele é em 3D e aquele 3D dos anos 2000, mais de 20 anos atrás, em que fica tudo pontudo, topete do cabelo fica triangular, as caras ficam triangulares, os corpos ficam cheios de ponta. Eu acho horrível, mas o pessoal gostava. Mas muito, muito, muito pior que isso, muito mais absurdo, é que não há controle por mouse. O jogo é só no teclado. Ou seja, absurdamente criar o primeiro adventure point and click que não tem point nem clique. Os comandos são por teclado, não aponta para nada e não clica em nada. Você usa as setas do teclado, usa comandos de teclado, usa I para abrir inventário, etc. Vai ser bem irritante, bem absurdo. O teste que eu fiz hoje já foi bem irritante, bem chato, bem ruim. Espero que, acostumando um pouco, acabe acertando, mas é muito absurdo, não dá para saber onde esse pessoal estava com a cabeça para fazer uma besteira dessas e depois não ter corrigido. Apesar de todas as reclamações, não ter corrigido. Vamos começar. E daí vão me dizendo de tudo que precisa melhorar de som e imagem. Ah. Se for ficar dando confusão assim o tempo inteiro.
From the personal log of Guybrush Threepwood. Sometimes, when it's quiet, I can still hear the monkeys. It's hard to believe that it's only been a few years since I first washed up on the beaches of Melee Island, armed with nothing more than a goofy name and an overpowering urge to become a swashbuckling pirate.
I want to be a pirate.
Who could have suspected that such a humble pursuit would lead me to cross swords with the evil ghost pirate LeChuck, the slimiest slug ever to plunder the seven seas? And who could have guessed that my battles with LeChuck would introduce me to the love of my life, Melee Island's Governor Elaine Marley. Or that my efforts to win Elaine's hand would repeatedly drag me to the mystery-drenched shores of Monkey Island.
That's the second biggest monkey head I've ever seen.
Or that I would finally end the scourge of LeChuck, burying him beneath a mountain of ice. Not me, that's for sure. Back then, the only thing duller than my sword was my wit. Now look at me. I'm married to the most beautiful governmental official in the Caribbean. The entire Tri-Island area shudders at the sound of my name. And now my Plunder Bunny and I are returning to Melee Island after the most incredible honeymoon in the history of...
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
Guybrush! Stop daydreaming and make yourself useful!
Em vez de ter o mouse aqui para eu apontar para o pirata inimigo, grade do porão, braseiro cheio de carvão, eu tenho que ir girando aqui para mudar os dizeres. E na hora de clicar, nem sempre os dizeres vêm na mesma ordem. Então, opa, use braseiro cheio de carvão quente. Agora eu quero pegar um carvão quente.
There's a pile of red-hot coals simmering on the deck there. Now I'm glad we got the ship with the flame-retardant lacquered deckwood. I should try to pick one up if I want to try to do something with it.
Eu devia tentar pegar um, por isso eu tô colocando use aqui. Ah, pegue com P. Agora eu tenho que virar rapidamente lá pro canhão, ter sorte de...
Little snuggle cakes.
Hey, Elaine. Could you untie me?
Ato 1. Coisas para se fazer na ilha vale tudo quando você está morto.
Land ho! The way I pushed that smelly pirate right over the rail. Now that's the stuff of pirates.
I hope the loyal citizens of Melee don't hurt themselves. I mean, you know, all the pushing and shoving on the dock to see my, our return. Could be dangerous. Make sure this one stays on top.
Then there was the swab who came at me with the rusty fid. I sure taught him a thing or two about the proper use of deck chairs. Whoa. Got it.
The burden of being the governor of such an adoring yet unsophisticated public can be so draining. I'll be lucky if I can get a second to myself for once.
You know, we make a great team. The way we communicate, the way we work together, the way we anticipate each other's every move. There's nothing we can't accomplish.
Oh, well, here goes. Might as well get all the hullabaloo over with. What? Where is everyone?
Maybe everyone went to bed early?
Where's the welcoming committee? The banners? The crushing throng of well-wishers? Oh, dear. Do you know what this means?
We can spend another 3 months honeymooning.
No, you adorable numbskull. Something has gone horribly wrong while I've been away. Nothing else can explain.
What's that? Hey, it's Timmy the monkey. How are you, boy? Either his litter box is full or he's trying to tell us something. What is it, boy?
Timmy, is something wrong?
Free grog at the scum bar?
There's been an outbreak of scurvy?
You won $74 playing bingo, but lost it all playing banana futures.
There's trouble at the governor's mansion! Let's go!
Let's try 47, 6.7, minus 6. Fire!
Ah!
What do you think you're doing?
What does it look like I'm doing, fancy pants? I'm knocking down the governor's mansion.
You can't knock down the governor's mansion without approval from the governor.
Yeah.
The governor's dead, ma'am.
Dead?
Was the marriage that killed her, they say.
But I am the governor. Do I look dead to you?
No, ma'am.
Then cease and desist your boulder flinging immediately.
Yeah.
Sorry, Governor. I'm under contract. I'm legally obligated to destroy your mansion with this here catapult.
Something's rotten on Melee Island.
I know. But the stench usually drifts away with high tide.
I've got a plan.
Although it sometimes lingers during an eclipse.
Guybrush,
Yes, dear?
I'm going down to City Hall to see about getting declared undead.
Won't that make you a flesh-eating zombie?
In the meantime, I need you to do 2 things for me.
More back rubs and foot massages?
Maybe later. First, I want you to put a stop to this insane boulder flinging.
Stop the insanity. Check.
Second, I want you to go to Lucre Island, talk to my grandpa's lawyers. They might know how to help us fight City Hall.
Oh, but I hate talking to lawyers.
And not as much as they'll hate talking to you, dear.
Okay.
Well, I've got a resurrection to perform. Be good, dear. And don't forget, stop the catapult, go to Lucre Island.
Sounds like the honeymoon's over.
She was a lot nicer before she died.
Ela era mais legal antes de morrer.
Hey, get away from there before I pop you one on the head, capiche? Good. Now stay over there, pencil neck.
Excuse me.
What?
Please stop firing boulders at my house. It's very unnerving.
Sorry about that, kid, but I'm under contract.
What would it take to get you to stop flinging rocks at my house?
Permanently? Yeah, some kind of restraining order, I guess. You'd need some fancy lawyers for that.
Okay, how about temporarily?
Well, the union gives us liberal snack breaks during the day, but I don't have any snacks.
Trazer lanche pra esse bobo.
What are those numbers you're muttering?
You know? I don't rightly know. They're supposed to be targeting numbers or something, but I'll be danged if I can figure them out. All I know is how to hit that cactus. I'm trying to extrapolate from there.
Could you show me how to hit the cactus?
Nah, I only do that when I think the catapult's out of alignment. I wouldn't want to waste one of these boulders. They're expensive.
You seem like a busy man. I'll let you return to your evil deeds.
Thanks.
It's 3 o'clock.
Tem a tenda da Lady Voodoo. Acho. Eu acho, diria Tigo.
Beatty. I don't think they're for sale. Beatty. This table must have been a hand-me-down.
Não sei como é que muda isso. Page up, página acima, página abaixo.
If that's a ring finger, I'd hate to see the size of the ring. What a strange mirror.
E não dá para acertar o ponto exato aqui.
Perhaps I've become desensitized, but this pile of human bones no longer sickens me as it once did. I'm not carting around anyone's mortal remains unless it's absolutely necessary. The smell of this basket brings back horrible memories of Puerto Pollo. No way! I've had more than my share of chicken feathers. Nothing interesting up here. Wow, a 4DFX Voodoo Mask 6! Cutting-edge voodoo technology. No way. Installing the drivers on these things always gives me a headache. Sold. I'm not picking that up. Another sold sign.
Entrou lá e saiu do outro lado. Só gracinha. E agora voltou de volta, saiu pro lado de cá.
You know, I've never even been in there. I don't even think I'm registered to vote.
Mas não é aí que ele tem que ir também.
Ahoy there, fellow seafaring wastrels.
Yes! Oh, sorry about that.
You startled us.
Yeah, that's it. I startled.
You two look awfully familiar.
Oh, we have very common-looking faces. Isn't that right?
Oh, definitely. Can't swing a dead Chinook around here without hitting someone who looked like us.
Didn't we run into each other last summer on Fat Island?
We've never been to Fat Island.
And never in the summers.
É, são os marinheiros que ele abandonou na ilha.
Are you sure we haven't met?
Drop it, Threepwood.
Hey, how'd you know my name?
Doesn't everyone know the name of Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate?
True, but I still think you guys look familiar. Didn't we share a cruise to Monkey Island once?
I don't think so.
Carla, make the bad man stop! He's come to take us back to Monkey Island!
Carla?
Who?
You can't fool me. You're Carla, the sword master of Melee Island. And you're Otis.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Let it go, Otis. The half-wits recognized us.
I knew you guys looked familiar. You were 2/3 of my original Monkey Island crew.
The crew you abandoned on Monkey Island, you mean?
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to escape from Monkey Island?
No. How difficult is it to?
Escape from Monkey Island.
Well, it's really difficult.
Yeah.
The whole experience was very traumatizing.
Scared us for life.
Gee, I'm sorry.
Yeah, well, sorry doesn't feed the narwhals, Buster.
So, what have you rapscallions been up to?
Where to begin?
What have you been doing with yourself, Carla?
You mean after I finally managed to escape from Monkey Island?
You're never gonna forgive me for that, are you?
Not in this lifetime. Anyhow, I've spent the last few years here on Melee Island re-establishing my swordmaster credentials.
Well, that sounds productive.
Oh, it was, until that Australian showed up.
Australian?
Yeah, an Australian real estate developer. He challenged me to a round of insult sword fighting, badgered me into betting my house. It was over so quickly.
Gee,
Now I wander the streets of Melee insult sword fighting for food.
how sad. How about you, Otis? What have you been doing for the last few years?
Well, after I finally escaped from Monkey Island, I made my way back to Melee Island where I tried to resume my former profession.
Petty thievery?
I prefer to think of it as proactive redistribution of wealth. Unfortunately, the indignities I suffer on Monkey Island have left me so jittery that I cannot pick a lock or a pocket without making more noise than a flatulent hippo.
What vivid imagery. So how do you earn a living?
Begging mostly. You'd be amazed how many people will pay to hear the story of the innocent pirates who were betrayed by their idiot captain.
Whatever happened to Captain Smirk, the sword trainer?
He sold his house to a foreign investor.
But he didn't want to.
The investor challenged him to a round of insult gin rummy and beat him.
Smirk was so ashamed that he signed over the deed to his house on the spot and hopped the next ship out of Melee.
The same story's been repeated dozens of times all over Melee Island. This slimy investor strolls into a pirate's house or place of business, challenges him to a game of insult something or another, then humiliates them so badly that they have to cave into his hostile takeovers.
Haven't you noticed all the sword signs around here?
Well, where's the third member of our old crew?
You mean Meat Hook?
That's a good question.
After we finally got off Monkey Island, Meat Hook renounced his piratey lifestyle and returned to his true passion,
Drinking?
painting.
Painting? But the guy's got no hands.
That's what we said.
These stories are too depressing. Let's talk about something else.
If we must.
Won't you join my crew? For old time's sake.
Guybrush, take a good look at Otis.
Monkeys! Monkeys is full of the monkeys!
That's what happened to him the last time we agreed to be part of your crew. Now, what in the name of Blackbeard's dandruff could possibly convince us to join you in another idiotic adventure?
Well, how about...
My undying and unconditional gratitude, baby.
What was that? Were you coming on to me?
Oh, icky.
Hey, I'm married.
Then quit using your picking up winch's voice. It's creepy.
Sorry. Well, how about...
Treasure. Boatloads of treasure.
We're still waiting for the treasure you promised us the last time.
Oh, yeah. Well, how about some lovely property off the coast of Booty Island?
Oh, that's rich. Everyone knows that a mysterious foreign investor has bought up all the real estate around Booty Island.
Well, how about a brand new car?
What?
Sorry, I kind of got caught up in the moment. Well, how about cushy government jobs?
That sounds interesting.
Carla, what are you doing?
What kind of cushy government jobs are we talking about?
You know, the kind where you're paid 3 times the going private sector rate, no one checks your work, and it's impossible to be fired.
Don't listen to him, Carla. He just wants to take us back to Monkey Island.
We'd want contracts, of course.
I'll see what I can do. Be seeing ya.
Not if we see you first.
Tinha um chafariz de macaco lá, mas que ele não foi. Para fugir da Ilha dos Macacos. Scumber.
The Scum Bar, haven for the rowdiest bunch of drunken scallywags you'll ever see. Ahoy, mateys!
Buzz up, buzzard breath.
Yeah, can't you see we're busy here?
You're in a bar. You're playing darts. This is busy?
Listen, we're playing for the title of Grand Master Dart Champion of Melee Island.
Yeah, and unless you're good enough to compete,
Which you aren't.
we'd advise that you take a long walk off a short pier.
I'm a dart-throwing maniac.
Really?
Back in grade school, they called me the Dart Master. Or something that rhymed with that anyway. So, can I join your game?
No.
Why are there so many holes in the wall around the dartboard?
Those are from other players.
Yeah, we never miss a shot.
Get out of here.
No, really. Pick a number. He'll hit it.
How about a 2?
Oh, trying to be tricky, huh?
Impressive. Would you strapping young specimens like to join my pirate crew?
I would, but once I win the Melee Championship, I'm gonna have to go on tour to win the Tri-Island Dart Throwers Championship.
Actually, you will be able to join this crew since I will be winning the Melee Island Championship.
Says you, Swabby.
Knows me, cracker brain.
Who's winning?
Right now, we're in a dead tie.
I'll bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it, and I'll hit it.
Land one right in the eye of that skull over the door.
Watch the master at work.
Nice shot. I'll bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it, and I'll hit it.
How about that post on the right side of the screen?
Oh, trying to be tricky, huh?
Hey, you're pretty good. I'll bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it, and I'll hit it.
I bet you can't hit that guy over there.
No problem.
Impressive.
Ah, era eu? Pensei que era aquele cara.
I'll bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it, and I'll hit it.
There's no way you'll be able to hit the center of that life preserver on the kitchen door.
Watch the master at work.
Hey, you're pretty good. I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
Can you hit that big stuffed fish over there?
Here goes nothing.
Nice shot.
Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
The human body is a beautiful thing, most of the time. Ugh. Hail and hello, oh master of all things grog-like.
What can I do for you, Mr. Marley?
Threepwood.
Right, sorry about that, Mr. Threepwood.
This place is quieter than a crypt full of mimes.
Isn't it a crying shame? It's been that way since that Australian blew into town.
Australian?
Aye, a scurrilous Australian land developer who's been using strong-arm tactics to buy up all the land on Mealy Island. Half of our regular clientele have been driven off island by the no-good scoundrel.
Wow. Do you know anything more about this Australian developer?
Not really. I'd surely love to give him a piece of my mind, though.
Eu sei só que o nome dele é Escovinha. Agora...
How'd you like to join a crew of courageous pirates on a dangerous quest?
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
Great!
But I should really check with my boss first. Hey, boss!
What?
Can I have a few days off to join Mr. Threepwood here on a swashbuckling adventure?
Are you out of your grog-addled mind? No.
I guess I can't go. Damn.
You got any snacks?
I've got some pretzels.
Well, that seems harmless enough.
Yep. The Scumbar's famous kudu jerky pretzels.
Ooh. Got anything else?
Not really.
Okay, let's have some.
Sorry, can't give you any.
What? Why did you...
That drunk at the table over there, he has the last basket.
Can't you give them to me without a basket?
Sorry, it's Scumbar policy.
Ai, ai, tem que pegar os salgadinhos pro cara da catapulta.
Grog me, barkeep.
Why, I'd be glad to. After you show me some ID.
What, don't I look like I'm 14?
Actually, you look like you're about 15. But we're carding anyone who looks under 23 just to be safe.
Are you sure I can't have just a few pretzels?
You really don't want to carry these babies around in your bare hands.
You're probably right.
That's the spirit. See if the inebriated fellow over there will see fit to give you some.
I've got troubles.
Like what?
The government is trying to blow up my house.
Well, that's a crying shame, Mr. Threepwood.
Yeah, if anyone's gonna blow up my house, it should be me. Well, I haven't got a crew to take me to Lucre Island.
You know, there's probably a pirate or two hanging around that could be coaxed into joining your crew.
I need a ship to take me to Lucre Island.
You might want to try the Mealy Island Municipal Shipyards.
Does Stan still work there?
Oh, no. The whole place is run by the harbor mistress these days.
Harbor mistress?
Aye, she's very by the book. Although, she does have her tender side.
If her tender side is anything like the painting behind you, I don't want to see it.
On second thought, I hate listening to myself whine.
You and me both, brother.
I've got to go.
Right, well, Grog will do that.
Falar com o marinheiro dele.
Not even a life preserver will save what lies beyond that door. I don't see anyone drowning anything other than their sorrows. This fish has seen better days. I'm not picking that up.
Mas o dardo? Onde é que foi parar o dardo?
Someone's gonna be upset when they see what their mast was used for. I'm not planning on starting any fires.
Olhar a panela. Põe a panela na cabeça e vai.
Perfect for popcorn. There's no way that's gonna fit in my pants. Hi there, scruffy-looking pirate person. I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. What's your name?
Cheese. Ignatius Cheese.
How would you like to join my crew of mighty pirates, Mr. Cheese?
And what, pray tell, might I be finding myself doing if I joined this crew of mighty pirates?
You'd be helping a band of bloodthirsty brigands sack a small fishing village.
That doesn't sound too manly. Any girly pirate can loot a defenseless fishing community.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew of mighty pirates?
Well, I don't know. What kind of pirating would I be doing?
You'd be traveling to Lucre Island with a crew of cretinous buccaneers to meet with my wife's lawyers.
Now that sounds like a worthy mission for a mighty pirate navigator like myself.
Really?
Aye. The seas around Lucre Island are very treacherous and can only be navigated by a skilled sailor. I'd love to face that challenge, but...
But what?
I can't.
Why not?
Because if I leave my bar for too long, it'll be stolen out from under me.
You're the owner of the scum bar?
Aye, the one and only.
What makes you think that the scum bar is going to be stolen?
Well, it's like this. I've been fighting off a hostile takeover bid from an Australian land developer.
Come again?
You heard me. A greedy Australian is making a grab for my bar.
With guns and swords and cannons?
Worse, with insults, jibes, and mockeries. It's taken all of my insult arm wrestling skill to keep him at bay.
Gosh. If it weren't for the whole wife being declared dead thing, I'd say that was the strangest thing I'd heard all week. Insult arm wrestling?
Aye. While you were away, the insult sword fighting paradigm became attached to a host of other pirate pastimes.
Paradigm?
Well, nowadays you can't throw a dart or play a game of checkers without being expected to toss in a withering bon mot.
I think I tossed a bon mot in a food fight once.
My particular speciality is insult arm wrestling, which I use to defend my bar from hostile takeovers.
Is there something I could do to convince you to navigate my ship to Lucre Island?
I'm open to persuasion. What do you have in mind?
If I beat you at insult arm wrestling, will you be my navigator?
That's an interesting proposition, Threepwood.
It is? I mean, of course it is.
How about this? If you beat me, I'll be your navigator.
Great.
But only if you teach me some new insults.
Agreed.
Well then, let's see what you've got.
My 98-year-old grandmother has bigger arms than you.
Yeah, but we both got better bladder control than you do. My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
An over-the-counter defoliant could help with that problem. My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into 1,000,000 pieces.
Oh, how appropriate. You fight like a cow.
Your knuckles I'll grind into a splintery paste.
I thought that the bean dip had strange taste. I've out-wrestled octopuses with these arms.
It's too bad none of them are in your arms.
I'm gonna put your arm in a sling.
Why? You studying to be a nurse? Today by myself, 12 people I've beaten.
From the size of your gut, I guess they were eaten. Do I see quivers of agony dance on your lip?
It's laughter that's caused by your feathery grip. You're the ugliest creature I've ever seen in my life.
I'm shaking. I'm shaking.
My forearms have been mistaken for tree trunks.
An over-the-counter defoliant could help with that problem.
Esse já tinha sido.
My stupefying strength will shatter your ulna into a million pieces.
I'm surprised you can count that high. Give up now or I'll crush you like a grape.
I would if it would stop your whining. Your knuckles are grind to a splintery paste.
I thought that the bean dip had a strange taste. Only once have I met such a coward.
I am rubber. You are glue.
Hey, look over there!
Yes, I know it's a three-headed monkey. Only once have I met such a coward.
He must have taught you everything you know. I've got muscles in places you've never even heard of.
Oh, yeah?
Your arms are no bigger than fleas that I've met.
Oh, yeah?
I won!
You did. Fair and square. Congratulations. You got yourself a navigator. Hey, stay out of the kitchen, you sissified sea urchin.
Why don't people ever want me to go into the kitchen?
O código do consumidor diz que pode entrar na cozinha. Dessa vez o desafio tinha mais lógica.
It says, happy birthday. No, it's probably the only thing this poor guy has to his name.
Esse é o
Hi there,
pirata
fellow
que tá com a
swashbuckler.
cestinha.
What's the word on the street? Got any more juicy nuggets of info? How would you like to join my crew on a dangerous piratey mission? We'll be heading to Lucre Island to meet with my wife's lawyers. You're right. That does sound sort of silly when I say it out loud. What's that you're drinking? Say, mind if I have some of your pretzels? You sure I can't have any of your pretzels? You look like a busy man. I'll let you get back to your self-destructive binge drinking. Kudu jerky pretzels. I guess he doesn't want anyone taking his birthday pretzels.
Eu ainda não tenho nada no inventário. Ah, pegar o dardo pra furar. O dardo tá ali no peixe espada.
This fish has seen better days. I'm not picking that up.
E pegar o dardo. Tá o dardo ali, não está? Vermelho ali, com ponta vermelha.
Ahoy again, mateys! Excuse me. Hey! Why aren't you playing insult dart throwing?
The official Tri-Island Dart Throwing Semi-Professional League rulebook clearly states all dart competitions must be won by dart throwing skill, not by any other means such as bribery, insults, threats, or otherwise.
I bet you can't hit another one on the first shot.
Name it and I'll hit it.
Ah, o balão do bebum.
I bet you can't hit that balloon over there.
No problem. Ah! Oops.
Nice shot. Well, I guess I'll be shoving off now.
Are you still here?
I guess he won't be needing these anymore.
Não, é pra levar pro cara da catapulta. Não, eu acho que os pretzels eram de antílope.
Fire!
Ah, agora sim.
Hey there.
Let's try... Yeah, just a sec. 17, 4.2, minus 27.
Here, I brought you some kudu jerky pretzels.
Really? Thanks. I really appreciate this.
You're welcome. You know, you could thank me by not chucking big old boulders at my house.
I could, but I won't. Now leave me alone for a minute while I eat these.
Oh, ungrateful.
That was good. Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
I hope this works.
There. It's recalibrated to the cactus. Let's try it. Fire! Let's try 22, 4.2 minus 6. Fire!
What an odd-looking cactus. As useful as a two-pronged cactus would be, I'd rather not stick one in my pants. I wonder how these cacti got onto our tropical pirate island.
Ah, colocar elástico ali. Sim.
Let's try 47,
elástico.
7.3 minus 27.
Em algum lugar vai ter elástico. Tinha essa fonte.
Wow, that's one flexible merboy. I suppose it would make a good lawn ornament, but it'd never fit in my pants.
Eles não dizem o que é cada coisa.
Hey, look, a full moon. It's locked. It's Meat Hook's place. I'm not picking that up. It says Wax Show. I wonder if they're showing Mad Wax, Beehive Warrior. Looks like Meat Hook finally got himself a bridge. Personally, I kind of miss the old pulley and poultry method. No.
Do porto.
It says ship for sale. This inner tube looks as though it's been subjected to unspeakable stresses.
A câmara de ar de borracha que vai fazer
This inner
o
tube looks as though it's
estilingue.
been subjected to unspeakable stresses. Probably a good idea to keep a couple of those near the grog machine. Nobody needs saving at the moment.
A senhora quadrada e meio triangular nesse horrível 3D.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I need a ship.
How nice for you. And just what do you want me to do about it?
Are you the harbor master?
No, I am the harbor mistress. My full title is Chief Assistant Shipyard Regulator, Harbor Operations, Malay Island, a division of Inter-Island Transportation Services.
Which means?
Which means I'm in charge of ship allocations on Malay Island.
Say, haven't I seen you somewhere before?
I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about.
I know, at the Scum Bar. You're the naked girl in the painting.
I am not. Besides, I haven't taken my clothes off in years.
Who painted you?
He was an awful man. He was good, but he wouldn't take his claws off me. Strange, too. He had a bizarre fascination with wax.
What's your name?
Why?
Well, I'd like to know the names of the people I've seen naked.
I wasn't naked. I was artistically posed.
You could lose your job if anyone found out that you posed for that picture.
How do you think I got my last promotion?
I'd rather not think about it. You must be some kind of ship expert to land such an important and specialized job.
Nope. Don't know anything about them, and I can't stand sailing. I'm just paying my dues until I get a supervisor's job.
Baby, you can be in charge of my ships any day of the week.
What? Are you trying to seduce a government employee?
No. So, you're in charge of the ships. Kinda snooty for a glorified barnacle watcher, aren't you?
You're just jealous of my cushy government job. It would be even better if I didn't have to put up with the likes of you.
I'm commandeering a vessel.
Not so fast, mister. No boat leaves this harbor without my permission, and I see no reason to give you permission to take one of my boats.
But Stan said I could.
Name dropping won't get you a boat.
I'm married to the governor.
I heard she was dead.
Well, she does have her quiet moments, but she's alive and back on Malay and ready to govern.
Oh, so she's just been on vacation all this time, huh? That's nice. She won't be governor for long. I'm voting for Mr. Charles. He promised me a promotion.
Come on, just give me a boat.
The rules prohibit the shipyard regulator, that would be me, from lending a boat to anyone who does not have proper authority. That would be you.
What would it take to get you to look the other way?
I really hope that you aren't trying to bribe an employee of the Malay Island government. Not that I care what happens to you, but I really don't want to fill out the paperwork.
Isn't there some sort of loophole?
Nope. It's simple. Prove to me that you have the authority to requisition a ship, and I will follow procedure to supply one.
Come on, just this once? For me.
Not for you or anyone. Rules were meant to be followed. Just prove to me that you have the authority to requisition a ship, and I will follow procedure to supply one.
How does that work again?
Okay, but remember, I'm not required to do this. As a civil servant and chief assistant shipyard regulator, I am here for your safety, not to be helpful. But if it'll make you go away, I'll tell you.
I can hardly wait.
I cannot and will not release a ship to any person, party, or entity that does not carry the authority of office or is otherwise important in their own right.
Never mind.
Now that I can do.
All this red tape is giving me a headache.
Don't say I didn't give you anything.
I can see why this ship hasn't been sold. That's the second most beautiful figurehead I've ever seen. Hey, she's got pierced ears. Why would anyone put earrings on a ship's figurehead? Sold. Now that's a fine-looking dinghy. I can't use that dinghy. It doesn't belong to me.
$15, 5.5, minus 6.
Not a bad piece of modern art if I do say so myself. With that inner tube, it looks like a giant slingshot.
Fire!
Hey there.
Yeah, just a sec.
Want some more kudu jerky pretzels?
Sure. Wow, remind me to thank you later.
Well, you could save time and thank me now by not knocking down my house with your massive balls of rock.
Sorry, kid. No can do. Now let me eat this in peace.
Oh, ungrateful.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Nothing. I don't know what you're talking about.
You totally messed up my catapult. What you trying to do to me? You're killing me over here. Well, guess I'm gonna have to start over at my calibration cactus over there. Get out of my way.
I hope this works.
There. It's recalibrated to the cactus. Let's try it. Fire! What the? Ah! Ha!
Roubou a palavra da Tigu, bem feito. Ha!
I can't believe you did that. Do you have any idea what those things cost? They don't grow on trees, you know.
Guess what? I'm still dead.
Don't worry. I'll love you even after rigor mortis sets in.
We've been gone so long, they didn't think I was coming back. So those numbskulls at City Hall declared me dead at sea.
What about me? Did they say anything about me?
No. Then they decided to sell all my belongings and destroy the mansion.
That's terrible. Did they sell any of my stuff?
And the worst part is, they've ordered a new election for the office of governor.
Maybe I should run.
So far, there's only one candidate. And you know the old slogan, where there's only one candidate, there's only one
choice.
Who are you?
The name, Mr. Threepwood, is Charles L. Charles. But you can call me the next governor of Melee Island.
You can't be the governor, I'm the governor. And it's a lifetime term.
Well, that's the rub, isn't it? You've been declared dead.
So I've heard. How did that happen?
Who can say? Perhaps if you'd spent a little more time governing and less time gallivanting all over the Tri-Island area with your pet monkey, the good citizens of Melee wouldn't have come to the mistaken conclusion that you were pushing up the petunias.
Wait a second. Was I the pet monkey in that last sentence?
Okay, we get it. You're running for governor. But why destroy my mansion?
Oh, that. When you died, the mansion became the property of the state. As a favor to me, the future governor of Melee Island, the town elders contracted a demolition firm.
That's me.
To destroy this outdated bourgeois symbol of the elitist piratocracy.
But why?
Because the days of pirate princesses ruling from secluded mansions are over, my friend.
They are?
Indeed they are, lad. If the Melee Island of tomorrow is to prosper, it must be governed by a man of the people. A man unafraid to mingle with the common folk. A man who won't hide in a mansion guarded by vicious piranha poodles.
A man like you?
Precisely.
He makes a lot of sense, Elaine. I never did like those poodles.
Guybrush!
Well, I've got hands to kiss and babies to shake. Ta!
There's something fishy about that guy.
Really? I thought he smelled more like a rotting corpse.
I've got another plan.
With maybe a hint of oregano.
Guybrush!
Yes, dear?
I'm going back to City Hall to run against Charles.
Woohoo! How can I help?
Go to Lucre Island to talk to the family lawyers.
But why? I destroyed the catapult.
Yes, dearest, I know. But with that demolition order hanging over the mansion, another catapult could come at any moment. We need the kind of restraining order that only my family lawyers can provide.
But I want to come up with clever campaign slogans and do ops research.
Guybrush, love of my life, I'm a politician. Let me do what I do best. I'll let you do what you do best.
What's that?
Sailing around the Tri-Island area on seemingly pointless errands.
What?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? What I meant to say was venturing into troubled waters on dangerous quests.
Well, okay then. That's more like it.
Okay. I'm off to start my campaign. Don't spend too much time on Lucre Island, dearest.
Saia fazendo o que você faz de melhor, confusão. Então é isso. Por hoje vamos ficar por aqui. O Exou Biribá, agradecendo a presença, o apoio, as dicas, desejando boa noite. Até amanhã. Por enquanto eu fui.